Can you speak a little bit to your own feelings regarding what's happening in our schools right now and how that's putting a chilling effect on educators and other folks that might be trying to help kids at this time? How does it feel to be under this kind of a blanket order from the government?
Yeah, you know, with each legislative session, the space where communities like mine as a gay teacher and a parent are smaller and smaller that we're allowed in schools, and that's not okay. But regardless of whether you're from a marginalized community, whether you're part of the LGBTQ community, part of communities of color, teachers are scared. Teachers support kids no matter what they look like or what their families looks like. And the law is frightening, especially given that there's no guidance from the Department of Education. The law is written in a way that is rooted in bias, but at the same way somewhat vague and open to a lot of interpretation, which forces school districts to make some tough choices. You know, some school districts are gonna support their teachers and staff as best as they can within the law, but what we've seen is that some school districts are so fearful that they're gonna go above and beyond. So teachers are scared. They don't want to lose their job.
So why do you think the Department of Education decided not to issue rules? Typically when a law is passed, rules are passed along with the law, which is usually done right after the law is passed. In this situation, the Department of Education decided not to issue rules regarding this. I watched the Board of Education meeting, and no real reason was given other than read the law and we think it speaks for itself. That to me was offensive as a legislator, but also just offensive overall. It would be, you know, trying to get more information and just someone telling you, sorry, I don't have that information for you. How did that feel as a teacher?
You know, I can't speculate in terms of what's inside people's heads, but this law was rooted in bias, and I feel like the lack of guidance given by the Department of Education is the Reynolds administration really counting on the bias that exists in some communities in Iowa. We know that this law was targeted towards the LGBTQ community, even though we weren't specifically mentioned in the legislation. I believe that our state is counting on school districts leaning towards the lesser angels in their heads and really amplifying that bias, and I don't believe that most Iowans are okay with that.
It just seems like we're digging up reasons to be biased and be discriminatory when none should exist. And when I think our communities here in Iowa have made great progress in the past, it just feels like a step backwards.
It does. Iowa has a strong progressive tradition, going back to the founding of our state, from being the first state to admit women to the bar, to outlawing segregation in schools. Iowa has a strong tradition of accepting all other Iowans, and we're not seeing that anymore. Whether it's women, whether it's communities of color, the LGBTQ community, more and more Iowans are being excluded from the public sphere. And I can't believe that most Iowans are okay with that. Iowans are nice. Our legislature has not been, and it's got to end.
Thank you, Dan. Really appreciate you talking to me today.
Yeah.